it's Nicole. I am doing my polish pickup comparisons. So I wanted to do a separate video because I felt like my polish pickup video was already really long. So I'm doing all the comparisons. So I went through all of my Helmers looking to see for polishes I already owned what were similar to things that I received as PR for the March polish pickup. And this is what I came up with. The first comparison is Leesha's Lacquer Butterfly Dancer, which is on the right, with Leesha's Lacquer Leave Me Alone, which is on the left. Leave Me Alone was from the February, the Valentine's Day Les Petites Indies of this year. I did purchase that one. You can see they are not dupes. They're kind of similar in color, but in person, Leave Me Alone is lighter and more of a pink. It doesn't have a purple hue to it. And also the glitters are different between both of them. So here is Leave Me Alone in 2 coats with Butterfly Dancer in 2 coats. So another polish that I was really looking forward to comparing, because I know I own a lot of different gray flakies, is the Twisting Nether Lacquer polish, and this was called Amberry Not Bird. I should have had the descriptions here in front of me while I was doing these. The polish that I found that was most similar in my collection was Lion Fell in Love with the Lamb from Zombie Claw Polish. This was a part of their Twilight Quad that was released in the summer of 2020, I believe. And I found, so the gray base are totally different in the two. Lion Fell in Love with the Lamb is a lot lighter. I found that there's a cat hair. I found that the flakies were similar, but I feel like the flakies in Lion Fell in Love with the Lamb are more like an iridescent type flaky, and then the flakies in the Twisting Nether polish is more of those UCC type of chrome flakes. And here they are on a swatch wheel. So this is the Zombie Claw polish. This is the Twisting Nether Lacquer. I probably could have done more coats on these, but I was kind of rushing to get it done. And also, just for comparison, because I have it, is this is the Zombie Claw polish from the Talk Indie to Me box that I swatched earlier. Oh wait, no, it was last month because it's March now. So again, these are not similar or the same. Totally justifiable owning both, in my humble opinion. Next up was Cameo Colors Lacquer. This was a very light gray, almost white polish. And the most similar thing I had to it was this Talk Indie to Me polish. And you can see they're not the same. The Cameo Colors Lacquers has a really nice blue shimmer that I'm not sure if it's showing up on camera at all. So they're not really the same. I did also have Till We Both See the Light from Cameo Colors Lacquer. And this was their polish rewind from back in July. I can't remember when it was originally released. And I purchased this one. And you can see they are not dupes by any means. I forgot how much I like this polish. It's so pretty. So, not dupes. And here is the nail wheel. So here is the Cameo Colors Lacquer. And I think that was 2 coats. And then this is their March polish pickup next to the Twisting Nether Lacquer and the Zombie Claw. So we don't really have any real dupes between them, but the Twilight polish is pretty similar in color. Actually, I probably should have done more coats to make that more fair. So no, it's not really similar in color because I just didn't do enough coats. Next up for a polish that made me remind of, so this is Free as a Bird from Paint It Pretty Polish. This is March polish pickup. And it reminded me of their Flaky Topper collection that was released back in March. I reviewed these on my blog. So I went through all of them, and I feel like the flakies remind me most of Topped Off. So side by side, they don't really look super similar, but I feel like the flakies that are in this are also in this. And it just kind of, sorry. And it just kind of reminded me of so it, Free as a Bird just reminded me of Topped Off. I feel like the flakies that are in this are in this. I did put this on a nail wheel. I couldn't find like a purple base that looks like this to put this on top of to make it really accurate. But here is Topped Off over black, Topped Off in 2 coats on its own, and then Free as a Bird in 2 coats. Like, I feel like the flakies are very similar. But again, not dupes. If you like Topped Off and wanted an opaque version, I would say Free as a Bird would be your best bet. And then the final one I have, so disclosure, I couldn't find anything like this. So I pulled out a bunch of similar teals, I guess you could say. So this is the Heather's Hues Find Beauty in the Small Things. This is a teal that is very hard to get photographed in video. So it looks like my camera has this a little bit darker than it actually is in real life. I swear the warm state in this is almost neon. So that's why it's so dang hard to get photographed. But I have here some more Heather's Hues polishes. So I purchased all of these. These are just, I own a lot of Heather's Hues, so I thought it would just be fair just to go through and see what was the most similar. None of them really are similar to the others. So this is Mystery Polish 1120-31. I purchased this back on Black Friday. Next up, we have Butterfly Kisses. I do not remember when this was released. I think I bought this like 2 years ago, maybe. And then we have Emerge from the April monthly duo from 2020. This polish was absolutely gorgeous. So none of these are really similar, but I couldn't find anything in my collection that was really similar to this. But I figured since I own so many Heather's Hues, I might as well just grab a couple. And so that is it for comparisons. Everything else that I had swatched, I just couldn't find anything that was really similar. Someone did mention to me yesterday in the comments that Different Dimensions has a polish pickup from December that is similar to the Bee's Knees. But from what I'm seeing online, it looks like the Bee's Knees is a different base color than the Different Dimensions. Thanks for watching. I will have a couple more comparisons videos coming out over the next couple of weeks. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next video.